It's part of the Bayshore
Part of
Bikeway.
it. Okay. I'm at the intersection of Grape and Harbor on the corner of Waterfront Park. It's just past morning rush hour, but hundreds of cars are still passing by heading to and from the airport. Every so often, a bicyclist rides by as well.
The camera is pointing in the direction where the zone is needed.
Brian Genovese is a traffic engineer working on the city's bike program. We're looking at a camera equipped with bike detection software mounted right next to a stoplight. Cameras that detect cars are nothing new. The city has many already. Here's what is new.
Right now, it will discriminate between a bicyclist and a vehicle.
Cars and trucks are the city's biggest contributors to climate change, and a huge part of the city's climate action plan to reduce greenhouse gas emissions is to get people out of cars and onto bikes. So counting bicyclists is important for measuring progress.
We need to monitor where we are in relationship to our goals. Are we achieving our goal? Do we need to do something different? Right now, our program is designing improvements to bikeways, and we need to know if we're attracting an increased ridership based on those improvements.
But there's a problem with the bike counting cameras. They haven't been working all that well. This is a promotional video from the camera's vendor demonstrating how the cameras are supposed to work. Genovese and other traffic engineers have been going through their footage, counting bikes, and cross-checking their numbers with the camera's automated bike counts. The numbers don't match up.
The discrimination between modes, it's a really evolving technology, and I think it's improving. Are we there yet? We're still working with the vendor to get that accuracy better.
Genovese declined to say exactly how bad the data from the cameras are, but he said sometimes the cameras count cars as bicyclists, or vice versa. They might be focusing on the wrong areas or have dirt on their lenses. City engineers went out with the camera's manufacturer a few months ago to troubleshoot, but Genovese confirmed the data still isn't accurate enough.
Counting bikes is important because it allows you to plan for the future.
Samantha Ollinger is executive director of Bike SD, a nonprofit advocacy group. She says she's happy the city is investing in bike counting technology, but she says the city should have figured out by now how to get the cameras in working order. If the city had installed and calibrated the cameras when they were purchased 3 years ago, she says, we could have 3 years of good data.
And to not have good data or to have buggy data that they aren't able to make good decisions on, it just seems sort of a lost opportunity in a way, because I feel like a lot of other cities have solved the problem of how to count bike traffic.
It's true, other cities are doing a lot more with counting bikes than San Diego. Cities including Portland and Long Beach have electronic signs next to a bike counter that show you the counts as they go up in real time. Ollinger says that kind of transparency is valuable and helps encourage people to bike. So what's taken the city so long? A spokesman said the cameras took more than a year to install because staff had a backlog of other work to do. And it took a bit longer to get a live video feed up and running so traffic engineers could check the camera's accuracy. Genovese says the city bought the bike counting cameras as part of a pilot program. So given the problems with the data, will that program be expanded?
Well, I think we would have to explore those opportunities as they come up. As I mentioned before, we're exploring different technologies, so I can't answer one way or the other right now.
Andrew Bowen, KPBS News.